stream. I'm just waiting for my undercoat to dry on the Mini that I am going to be painting this evening, so I thought while I was waiting I would just give the flesh on my Traitor Guardsman a second coat of Dreadful Visage.
Hey Tony, hey Red, hey John!
Just to darken off what I did yesterday because I didn't think it was dark enough. So that's what I'm doing just on here. Hi to everybody, thank you for joining us. Hope you've all had a super Wednesday. It's been a busy day of deliveries at the shop today.
Anything fun?
Always. Yeah, we've had some a massive restock of Rubicon model kits, which is really cool. With some stuff that we've been out of stock of for a little while, they've come back in.
Pando knows how to wrap us around his little finger, doesn't he? Look at that.
Straight in crying with a bit
Straight in crying.
with a bit of whinginess. Yeah, just some super cool stuff like normal. Everything's super cool. Yeah, busy day. Busy day. I think it might take more than 20 seconds for it to dry, that thing, so...
What's the paints that you've got? What are the metallics?
So, I have got the two thin coats, Surcoats Silver Plate Armour and Mithril Blade, which are the silvers. So these are supposed to be used as a triad, I believe, or can be used as a triad. Base coat, mid-tone, highlight. And
Charlie says you've got to put a wig on.
Okay, I'll go grab them in a second. And then we've also got Spartan Bronze, Dragon's Gold, and Glistening Gold. So these are the 6 metallics that we've got.
Merry Christmas, John! Panda says. Look at that bauble. That bauble hanging there.
Wig. Always wear the same ones.
Yeah, have a
I don't know
rummage.
where the other boxes. The other boxes got different things in.
Don't know. Hey Sharon!
Hi.
Look at the little puppy dogs! Thanks, John. That's really super kind. Look at them all in a little row. Oh, that one fell out. Poor little puppy dog. Oh, that one fell out too. Oh, and that one. What happens to the ones that fall out? Hey, Moxie, how are you doing? Tony says the two thin coats metallics are nice to work with. If he comes, I don't know where he's gone.
I'll just come and check on my undercoat.
It's just a black screen. He was there a minute ago.
Just checking on my undercoat.
Oh, okay.
It's not quite dry yet. We're having some undercoating difficulties because
That wig's too dark. We can't see you. You'll have to duck. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, my darling.
I feel like Keanu Reeves.
You do?
Because he's got like long, weird hair, hasn't he?
Right. Okay. Tralala.
Right, so I'm just going to put those metallics over there for a second, and we're going to we'll wax some paint on these guys while I'm waiting for the thing to dry. I was having a bit of difficulty, despite the fact that this miniature has been washed. It just don't want to cover. So,
What colours are you thinking about doing it though? Have you got a scheme in mind? Or?
yeah, so I'm going to paint it underneath that areas because it looks like someone wearing a suit of armour, but it's described as bronze golem on the Kickstarter pages because it's not been released yet. So I'm going to do the under areas that would be like the flesh as the silver, I think, and then we're going to use the silvers and the bronze and the golds for the external armours and things. Is my plan. Right, I need to do these guys. What colour did I do that guy's gloves? I did them the same colour as his uniform. I think we should maybe do gloves a little different colour. What colour should I do the gloves on me guys here?
Glove colours.
Glove colours.
Hey, Chronicle.
Hi! Oh, what about rattling grime? That works. We can use some rattling grime for gloves. Glove colour.
How's everybody getting on with the great MLG brush off?
Done mine. Done mine.
Have I
Oh
got-
no, I haven't.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I haven't got a picture of yours.
No, it's monstrous, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's me giant. That's alright.
Yeah, well, you haven't finished him yet.
Yeah, I have.
Have you? I didn't think you'd done the base. I'm sorry, I haven't seen him. I haven't got a picture of him now. There's no photographic evidence.
Okay.
Tony's done his. No one showed up. No one showed up for Chronicle. The engineer was supposed to come and fix the heating, etc. And just didn't bother. Didn't bother turning up. That's nice, isn't it? Not really. We'll have to waft some more of the fire heat towards you.
Yeah, that's not good, is it? Very inconsiderate.
Are they still maybe gonna turn up, or is that just it for today? Waft harder. To be fair, I have got a blanket on as well, because even though it's late, it's not that warm.
Don't know. I'm quite toasty.
Yeah, but you run around all day. You like move. I don't. I don't move. My job does not involve exercise. I had a visitor today. Wicked D. Oh, drop me mini. Wicked D came and visited me, and I said to her before she turned up, just to warn you, I am wearing a onesie. I have got clothes on underneath the onesie, but I'm cold, so onesie is on.
Did Wicked D come round in her hair ones?
No, because, you know, she's got a bit more class than I have. At this point, I have no clue, says Karenika. Probably not. That's terrible, isn't it? Just don't even know if they're going to bother. I don't know. Was it like that when you worked at a gas company? I don't know who Karenika has got.
Yeah, occasionally. You know, there may be a reason why engineers could not get somewhere, but they should be keeping people informed and telling them that they're not going to make it to appointments and stuff. It's just rude if you don't.
Oh, Moxie's in the onesie club. A camo onesie. Mine is black, surprisingly enough. I know that will surprise all of you to know that mine is black. It has ears. Getting a new one for Christmas because it's too short. It's not long enough in the legs. But like I said, I did have my jeans on underneath, and my polo neck, and my jumper, and my scarf. You know, why not?
I've got a. Is mine a dinosaur?
Yes, yours is a dinosaur.
Dinosaur onesie.
Hey, Wicked Dave's talking about you. Sharon says, I wanted to do another for the MLG Great British Brush Off. Forgot what it was called then. But now I don't know where I've put it. Yeah, well, it could be anywhere now you tied it up.
Yeah.
it could be in the toilet, it could be under the sink, it could have got rolled up in the camping bed. It could be anywhere. To just do something else. We haven't actually got a lot of entries for this month.
Haven't we?
I mean, we still got some absolutely wonderful entries, but we haven't got a lot of entries. I think it's been a very month for lots of people. A busy month for lots of people.
Yeah.
All sorts of stuff happening. Wicked D says, what were you saying about me? I was saying that you came round and I was in my onesie, and that started a onesie conversation. I did have clothes on underneath. I had a lot of clothes on underneath, actually. I'm surprised I could move. Tony doesn't own a onesie.
Onesies are great.
No onesie for Tony. I also got slightly told off by my mum when I told her what we'd had for dinner, Wicked D. I got the eye roll and the sigh and the, oh, for heaven's sake.
Did you say, well, Nathan hasn't been shot?
Well, I said, well, it's not like I was holding back on it. She said, well, didn't you have like a pizza or something in the freezer? And I said, do you really think that if I had some food in the freezer, I would have given Wicked D the crust end of the bread, because that's all that was left, and a lump of cheese? Do you think that, you know, if I'd had other options, then that's what I would have gone with? Oh yes, we've got some absolutely beautiful pizzas in the freezer outside, and some, wonderful other amazing food. But no, gonna give you this crusty bit of bread. There was a packet of crisps as well. There was a packet of crisps going on.
An apple?
No, I asked about apple, but apple was not required. None of that fruit nonsense. What do you call it? Tree poo.
Tree poo, yeah, that's right.
No, I didn't even toast it red. Didn't even go to that extreme. Could have toasted it, couldn't I?
You could.
Didn't even cross my mind. That costs electric. Bread was that thick. I've not been hungry for my tea. It was very thick end of the crust. It was. I had to use a really sharp knife to cut it in half. There's no hope for me. No, Wicked D came round. Not to say hello, obviously, but we are planning on doing a stream together in which we play some silly little games. Hopefully next Wednesday, and hopefully it'll work. Hopefully. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It worked while Wicked D was sat next to me, but there's a world of difference between being sat next to me and being far away in her own house. So anyway, we're gonna see. So next Wednesday, Wicked D will hopefully have a smiley little face on our stream, playing some silly sausage games. So yeah, eek. Do you want me to go and see if your mini's dry?
That'd be good, please. So how does it work? No, I'll wait till you come back.
Yeah. Yes, wife. Go away and I'll shout at your questions across the room. Oh. I think he's alright.
He's alright, is he?
I think so. He might have melted my washing basket, but
Yeah, you don't like that wash basket anyway.
I mean, I want you to melt it. There you go, sweetie pie.
Oh, thank you.
So it's what we're planning on playing is this. I'm just going to stick it under your camera.
Alright.
We're planning on doing that. Big screen games, which we sell obviously from Big Potato, and it's basically 3 of their more popular board games. We sell Herd Mentality and Scrawl, but on the screen, and you use your telephone and you can play together. And they do reassure me, do Big Potato, that you don't have to be in the same room, so that you can be in different places. So we'll see if it works. And then it comes up on the computer screen or on your television, and you use your mobile to answer questions and do all sorts of different things. So you're going to give it a go.
Cool.
And see what happens. Yes, that's right, Tony. Tony says, I figured that you two were testing co-streaming when I saw Wicked D in the Discord chat. Yeah, it's a good job you didn't come and join in. It was awful. The microphone was echoing, and because Wicked D was sat next to me and connecting as well, the interference was horrendous. and we couldn't get it to work. We couldn't get it to work at all. But we were scheming, that's right, we were scheming together. There is a wild Zangoose, whatever one of those is, in chat, the Pokemon community game. If you want to join in with that, there is a wild Zangoose. Let's have a look what a Zangoose looks like. I want it to actually look slightly like a goose. Nope, doesn't at all.
Does it look like a moose?
Nope, doesn't at all. It looks like a white, very angry cat bear stood on its hind legs with David Bowie lightning bolt red across its eye, big black claws, and a fluffy tail. None of that says to me Zangoose. There must be some other
Maybe it's like a mongoose thing.
way of saying it that I'm not understanding.
Is it?
It's
like Zangief from
It's a-
Street Fighter.
It's a cross between a mongoose and a cat, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like a really, really annoyed, like someone's woken it up when it didn't want to wake up. It looks like an annoyed cat that's into David Bowie.
So, just going to give this guy another coat of black. So, done it with Reaper Black Brush On Primer.
Something just smashed in the kitchen. I'm just going to go and find out what it might have been.
Oh, right, okay. Was it the stupid key hook thing falling down again? So, Reaper Brush On Primer all over this guy, and then I'm just going to give it some Doom Death Black.
Doom Death!
Just to make sure I fill in any little gaps. Apologies, everybody who might be offended by the horror brush that I'm using. I think it might have seen the end of its useful life, this thing, because it's not getting in the nooks and crannies.
Horror brush! Horror brush! What was I listening to? That you were like, what is that?
Yeah, it was some kind of weird
Bill-
mashup thing.
Bill McClintock. I've probably completely butchered his name, sorry Bill. On YouTube does mashups of various songs that you really wouldn't think go together, and some of them are a lot better than others. So I've been listening to him on the old U of Tube. He does all sorts of strange disco and metal, basically. So that's I've been being silly and listening to those today.
And how did you come across those?
Somebody on TikTok had used that one that I showed you earlier, which
Right.
was the flying hot stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Ozzy and Donna Summer
Right.
on their TikTok, and then someone else had said, "Oh, that's Bill Thingamajig," so I went and had a look.
Wow.
Just as simple as that. Hey Pete, just as simple as that.
Hi.
What's Red what in that? What have I missed, Red? What? I did put a link in the Twitch and thingy. Twitch and links on Discord to the one that I was listening to at first. Yes, that's right, Red. There's a link in the Twitch to the Ozzy Osbourne and Donna Summers Hot Stuff one. But yeah, I forgot his name again. Whatever I said earlier.
Bill
on YouTube.
McClintock.
Yeah, him. It's just weird, and some of them are just really good. Some of them aren't quite as good, but some of them are really good. So there you go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bill McClintock.
Just gonna keep saying his name.
Yeah.
So you've just did it dry and you're doing it again, or are you doing something else?
Yeah, I've just done it dry. Just done it black. So, I did it with the brush on primer, and then I'm giving it an all, because there's some little bits that are missed. So I'm giving it another all over coat with some 2 thin coats, Doom Death Black.
Oh, okay. Okay, I understand.
Just to make sure that everything is covered. Because we're also running out of Brush On Reaper Black.
We are.
So I thought I'd give it a go over with this. Plus, when I spoke to the guy, I've not used this one yet. I've not used Doom Death Black. And when I spoke to the guy from Transatlantis Games, keep getting it wrong, on the phone the other day, he said that Doom Death Black was like the best black that he's ever used. So I thought
Not as though he's slightly biased.
Yeah. So I thought I'd give it a whirl as well, just to make sure that we got
It
all
does
the,
look very black.
all the nooks and crannies and the details.
It doesn't look like it's got a grey hue or anything like that. It doesn't
No,
look
no,
very
it's
black.
yeah, it is pretty good.
So what do you think then? If it's the best black he's ever used, but he makes it,
Yeah,
what are you thinking?
I'm thinking it looks pretty good. This mini is a little frustrating because paint doesn't seem to want to be going in some of these recesses. But yeah, so it's pretty good. We'll see what it dries like in a minute or two, but so far, quite good. Quite good.
That Wednesday's out now on Netflix. I think it was Tony that's been watching it.
Oh, is it any good?
Tony's, I think it was Tony. I'm fairly sure it was Tony. Said it's good, but then I have seen a lot of other people also say that it is very good. We were going to watch it when it came out, and it is apparently out now, so we'll have to.
Is that what we're watching after stream?
Well, maybe I didn't know what you were doing after stream.
Yeah, I'd like to
Do nothing.
have a glass of wine and
Oh yeah, after
put
the
me
essentials
feet
that you
up.
purchased. So as I was saying earlier, it was extremely bad Hurst. It's a good job that she's gonna forgive me, and fed poor Wiki D some stale bread and cheese for dinner, and then once we got the school run and work and everything out of the way, Mr. MLG and Little Miss went to the supermarket to buy just some essentials, not do a massive shop, but we didn't have any milk left either, and we didn't have any bread left now. I mean, if you can call the stale end of the crust bread left, but we didn't have any left. So he went for some essentials, and what he came home with milk, and he came home with a loaf of bread, and he came home with a bag for life full of wine. And I said, I thought you were going for essentials. Bear in mind, I don't drink wine. It's just for him. And he said, well, it was on offer. So, he's got some wine.
So, you know, in my defence, so there is one brand of wine that I really, really like, right? It's my favourite. And when I went through the door of the supermarket, so in a couple of other supermarkets that I've been in recently, normally just to get milk, because Little Miss drinks about 4 pints a day.
In the back of the garden.
Yeah. Little Miss drinks a heck of a lot of milk. So, and she has it at school as well. Anyway, so, lot of milk, normally going and buy milk, and I've noticed that my favourite brand of wine seemed to be on offer in all of the shops that I've been into, and I've resisted the temptation to buy wine because I don't really need it. And then, but it is coming up to Christmas, so I need some wine in for Christmas. And then today went into Morrison's in Bridlington. Expensive for petrol and diesel, but cheap for wine. So they walk through the door, and they had an offer on that is 6 bottles get 25% off. Buy 6 bottles, get 25%. So the wine that I really, really like was on offer. It was £6.50 a bottle instead of £8.25 a bottle. And then if you bought 6 bottles, you got 25% off. So, you know, £4 whatever a bottle. Can't really complain at that, can you?
Well, you know, some of us
When it's like £8 a bottle normally, and I really like it, and I don't drink all the time, and I thought I'd just.
And I'm having it. Yeah. And I'm just having it because I can.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been working hard, and I fancy a glass of wine.
So
treat treat myself. And I also got some
bread.
And some milk and.
So technically, what he's saying is he was a good boy and he got the bread. These bottles of wine just happen to be in there too. Pete says you've got to hydrate, but hopefully not with a bottle of wine.
No, I've got a water.
What are your favourite tipples? And he likes wine. He likes. Is it red? Is it red wine?
Red wine, yeah.
He likes red wine.
Rioja.
I don't like wine. It's horrible. But we don't drink very often. Nathan has like a glass of wine or a rum or something on a night time after he's been at work just to chill out. But it's only one, don't you? You don't have it very often, and I hardly ever drink. Because...
you don't get drunk.
Yeah. It's not, it doesn't really appeal. I've normally got like little miss to look after or a responsibility or something. And I'm not really bothered. It's not something that I enjoy. I'd rather have a glass of lemonade. But when I do drink, I only drink spirits. So we both you like Kraken, don't you? You like Kraken?
Kraken rum, sorry, yes.
Yeah, like rum and stuff. But yeah. I've got about 1,000 bottles of Jack Daniels in the cupboard. Because when I used to work with other humans, they knew that I drank Jack Daniels, but didn't quite realise I don't drink it a lot. So birthdays and things used to get a bottle of Jack, and now I've got about 20 bottles of Jack. Which, ain't going to go anywhere. It'll eventually get drunk.
Yeah, it'd be good if I liked it.
Yes, it would be better if you liked it, but you
it.
don't like it. It's very flowery though, isn't it? So what's everybody else's favourite? Wiki D says, so no food for the rest of the week. Oh no, Wiki D, there's no food for the week. If you come again, there probably won't even be any bread. But you can get drunk instead. You can, yeah. Red Snail says, rum, vodka, whiskey, beer, cider. You see, I only like spirits. I don't like beer or cider or wine.
I don't like cider.
And I only like, I only really like dark spirits, I think. I have vodka, but I don't really like it.
You like Archers?
Yeah, but it's only if there's no, just fancy something for a change. But it's normally...
Cherry brandy.
Yeah, I like cherry brandy. It's normally cherry brandy or Captain Morgan's, Jack Daniels. Dark spirits, like rums and things like that.
Sweet things.
Pete just likes liquid. Moxie's partial to honey Jack Daniels with ginger ale. Don't like ginger ale.
Ooh.
I think I've tried the honey one. I didn't like that either. I'm very fussy.
We had some that was Gentleman Jack.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
And that was a bit weird.
Yeah, I'm a fussy sod. I don't know if you've ever noticed.
Just once or twice.
Just once or twice. But yes, so he's got a load of wine, and we've got one loaf of bread, and he got white bread that I don't like. And
you do like it?
I prefer brown, but you and...
I don't care.
You and Little Miss like...
Little Miss doesn't like anything but white bread.
But to be fair, if there's nothing else, that's all she's eating, so... But anyway, yes. There's that now. And then you got some chocolate eclairs, which we've eaten.
Yeah, well, they were pudding.
They were pudding.
We, can't go shopping with Little Miss and not.
Yeah, well, that's it. You took her with you, didn't you? So there had to be some pudding involved, I suppose. Had to be some pudding involved when you take her with you.
Yeah. I've got 2 guys left to do, and then we'll get on to the Gollum.
It's 1:30 already,
Is it?
Yeah, can't you just do the Gollum? Like
Okay,
you said you were going to.
I need it to dry. I need it to dry a bit.
Oh dear. We're going to use these paints, but we're not though. It's a lie. It's all a lie.
I am going to use them. I'm going to use them in a minute.
And lots of people around us now on the school walk home have started putting their Christmas trees up. Christmas lights are all up and Christmas trees are up in people's homes. It's November, people. But yeah, they're popping up all over the place now. Tony says, I like beer and Guinness. I enjoy Baileys on Christmas Day, but that's it. Not into spirits, wines, or anything else. Yeah, I'm a reluctant drinker. Yeah, I'm not bothered. I don't really like Baileys, and I think it's a waste because you've got to drink the whole lot, haven't you? Otherwise, it's going to go off. There's a wild Pokemon in chat, everybody. Anybody who's playing the Pokemon community game, there is a wild Pokemon in chat. A Whalmer. That's what I'm calling it. Oh, it actually looks like a whale. Actually, genuinely looks like a really short, stumpy whale. So, Whalmer is what I am going for. Apparently, it's a spherical whale Pokemon with no tail. Yeah, so it's a ball. It's basically a ball with some flippers that's got a blue top and a big creamy coloured belly and big teeth like you would expect a whale. So there you go. That's what Pokemon is available in chat. There's only John and Karinika that seem to want the weird ball-shaped whale currently. Oh, and WikiD's there now as well. It's obviously a water type. It's under the category of ball whale. Apparently that's a category, and it evolves into Whale Lord. It has a weakness to grass and electric.
Whale Lord.
Apparently, Whale Lord is what it evolves into, which looks like a blimp. You know, the airships, but the colours of a whale.
Right.
That's what that looks like to me.
Right. I'm going to try out some Surcoat Silver.
Dun, 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 dun.
So we've given it a good shake up.
Oh, Moxie's caught it. Moxie got in there in the last moments and snatched up
No
round...
mixing balls in these.
No?
No.
A round ball Pokemon.
Yeah, no mixing balls included.
You've got your winter jumper on. Winter is coming.
I have.
Technically not a Christmas jumper because it doesn't say Christmas anywhere.
No.
And winter is coming.
Yep. Factually correct. If anybody hadn't realised, I am on Team Stark for Games of Thrones.
I don't know who won because we watched it all.
Well, yeah, arguably the spoiler alert for anybody.
For that really old TV programme.
Yeah, the Starks for the win.
Team Stark rocks, as WikiD. What was everybody else's favourite if they watched Game of Thrones? I need silver for my
Do you want to try some Surcoat Silver?
Oh, well, you've got it then. Oh, you're just going to chuck me some over?
Yeah.
I'm going to try it too. Look at me. I've not tried any of these yet.
And then there's plate armour and mithril blade for highlights.
Is this dark then, is it?
Yeah, that's a darker method.
Oh, Moxie's Stark too. I'm running out of room on my palette.
It does make sense, really, for us to be Stark fans in our area, seeing as
From north.
we're from north.
Yeah, I don't know though. I'd rather be Stark but have a dragon, just for that added extra.
Right.
I've never watched it, says Karunika. Read the books, but gave up after the Red Wedding. See, I wasn't a fan, but Nathan likes it, so we did watch it. A bit like that stupid House of Dragon nonsense they made me watch.
Yeah, but the finale, that was funny, innit?
I've blocked it out of my mind already.
No, like the bit...
The bit where they just nicked it off Shrek, you mean?
What did they nick off Shrek?
Well, we're not talking about it because people might not have seen it.
Yeah, good point.
I'd rather just watch Shrek. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Starks don't need dragons, says Moxie.
I want him to hurry up and do the next book.
Is he going to?
No, I don't know.
Or is he just not bothering? Team Jon Snow, says Tony. Tyrion Lannister, Brian of Tarth, and the Stark girls. I liked what's the guy who plays Lannister? I can't remember his name.
Which guy?
The guy that plays the character.
Tyrion?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
I think I like him. I think he's a good actor. Whatever his name is, I can't remember. Yeah, that's it.
Peter
That's it.
Dinklage, yeah, that's him.
See, somebody knows what they're talking about. He was a good actor anyway.
Yeah.
The bit where the wedding crowd sang "I'm a Believer." yeah, that bit. That's the bit that they nicked off Shrek. That's the bit. When I saw her face. Yeah, that's the one. Gotta love a bit of Shrek. It's funny. I like that mush with the bald head, says Moxie.
Which one's the mush with the bald head? Varys?
Don't know. Did he have a bald head? What did he do?
There's a lot of dudes with bald heads.
What was that singer? Oh,
Ed Sheeran.
no, in this program, from like the 90s, and all the mums liked him. He was being soldier.
Oh, yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Yeah, I like him.
That guy, whatever he was called.
Jeremy something.
Is that his character?
Yeah, I'm
His
called.
real name.
Oh. He's called Jeremy something, isn't he? I can't remember
Is
his
that his
last
character's
name.
name?
No, the Sabron of the Blackwater is his character.
Yeah, he's funny. I liked him.
It took me ages to even twig that it was the same guy from Soldier, because he ain't blonde anymore.
Well, there was two of them, don't forget.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought he was funny.
Jerome Flynn. That's him. Jerome Flynn. Not Jeremy. Jerome Flynn.
Yeah, Robson Green. Mum used to have the CD. How'd you go from that, nobody's seen you for ages, and then, I'll just pop up in this really popular TV series? I wonder what he's been doing.
Kill some people. Very good at killing people. He just randomly turns up into the thing as well. He hasn't got like a great backstory or anything like that. He just
Maybe he knew someone on the production team.
yeah, they pick him. They pick his character up in a. He's in an inn when Caitlin Stark's on her way to her sister's.
Wiki D says he's done loads of little bit parts, I think, for a few years. Moxie likes Charles Dance's character, and Tony likes the Hound.
Yeah, Rory.
There was some good characters in it. It's just the overall programme I didn't like. Some of the... I'm very prudish, aren't I? I don't like some of those bits.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's too much, and the House of Dragons things. Some of them bits were just weird. So, Surcoat Silver, excellent, absolutely excellent. Very impressed by how smooth it's applying. So, the other day I commented that, I think I said it on stream, commented that I thought they were great paints, but that they were a little expensive. However, we have just had to restock a couple of Reaper paints, and when I worked out the pricing based on what we had paid, because the Reaper have increased their prices on a lot of items, Reaper's paints are now the most expensive paints, but we've still applied a discount to them, so they're still cheaper than the Too Thin Coats paints, but not by much. So Reaper and Too Thin Coats, very similar kind of price points currently.
What do you think it do to the base of this dude?
I don't know, what's it like?
Flat.
Oh, I think you should... oh, it's got a hole in it as well.
Yeah. It's very thin. It keeps bending.
I think that you should base him on a larger round base and then build some texture up.
Oh, you're obsessed with that. That's always your answer.
Oh, sorry.
Here it is.
Just
I'd
wanting-
rather do
just-
that before I painted the mini.
Well, if you'd have asked me before, I would have
But
thought.
what are you actually going to use it for?
I was not going to use it for Frostgraven, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'll use it for...
Maybe you got a slightly shinier silver, did you say?
yeah. We've got 2. Plate armour is the mid-tone and the other one is the highlight. According to the little
This has
triad.
got a ball in.
Does it? This one?
It sounds like a ball to me, guys. Does that sound like a ball to you?
Oh no, this one does have. This one does have. Forget what I said.
Yeah, they've all got, but he just didn't shake them well.
Yeah.
He just didn't shake them well
I'll give
enough.
it a real good shake. It must have just been stuck.
Oh, Panda's gone to sleep under his Christmas tree. I think he's waiting for Santa. He's got a long wait.
When I turned the stream on, I clicked on a couple of other streamers just to see what they were up to, and I saw a Irish lady who also had a pando on her stream.
Pandas unite. Did she have a ghost panda?
A ghost pando.
Oh, was green?
I don't know what colour it was actually. I didn't notice. It had a tree.
Well, yeah, because that's the update that they've done. We've got 3 baubles though. John's put 3 baubles on our tree.
Ooh, ooh.
I wonder if the lady had any baubles.
Can't really remember. I didn't stay on her channel.
Comes
for
in
long.
with half a tail.
Yeah, I didn't stay on her channel for long because she wasn't actually doing anything. It said on her thing that she was painting minis, and I wanted to see what she was painting, and it was just a picture of her face, and she was basically just reading out the chat and not doing anything else. And occasionally she had a mouthful of wine.
Ah, sounds like your kind of stream. If I'd let you do that.
Mm.
I mean, we can't really comment on other people's streams, the effort of our efforts,
No.
can we?
So then I flicked over to Angel Giraldes, which was fine, apart from the fact that he speaks in Spanish or Italian or
His language. I
yeah, his
should
language,
imagine.
wherever he's from. I think it's Spanish, isn't it?
I don't know, my darling.
I think it's Spanish. Anyway, and I couldn't understand what he was saying.
It looks like your jumper's dancing. Whoop whoop!
Chicken dancing.
Chicky 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 chicken!
So yeah, Angel Giraldes looked like he was painting with watercolor paints. He was squeezing out like artist tube paints onto his palette, and it was interesting. I wish I could have understood what he was saying, so I could have got a little bit of insight, but subtitles needed, unfortunately, for us.
For us people that can't be bothered to learn another language.
Yeah. Well, if he was German, I'd be alright. I could pretty much understand
Really?
that.
Really?
Yeah. Koronika says, Angel is Spanish. I thought he was. Be forever grateful you didn't see his early videos with the terrifyingly American talk-over voice. Yeah, I don't think he can speak a lot of English, can he, from what I understand. What's that?
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
No?
Right, no, sorry, everything is fine. Right, so we're going to get some Spartan bronze.
So, there's a wild cloister, which reminds me of Red Dwarf, in chat. A wild cloister. He speaks only in the language of paint, says Karanika. Cloister's a very odd-looking creature of water and ice. Apparently, it's supposed to look like a mollusk. I could say that it looks weird, and that's all I'm going to say.
Just realised I've missed his toes.
Yeah, all try and catch this weird mollusk blob in a shell Pokemon.
I like that guy. He looks cool.
Looks a bit rude.
He looks evil.
Yeah, it's a water
you
ice
must
type.
just have a dirty mind. It just looks like a...
Anyway, there we go. There are some funny looking things. Are you still using the same colour?
I realised that I've missed some bits. I've squeezed out the next one that I'm going to use, but then I realised that I'd missed a bit, and I thought, well, I don't want to have to go back and do it again later. We'll just do it now.
So what are you thinking to him then?
Well, so far, Cerakote Silver, absolutely excellent. Very impressed.
But why is it excellent? What way?
Just, I would say it's really similar to the Dark Star metallics that I've used before, in terms of flow and what have you, coverage. Beautiful to apply. Very, very nice.
Beautiful to behold.
Whether you can polish it or not, I don't know. That's another test. We'll try it on some Space Marine shoulder pads and see if we can polish it or whether we just rub it off. Right, let's try some bronze.
Oh, Koroniko's caught the weird-looking Pokemon. Tony says those American voiceovers were awful. I remember mentioning when asked that I'd rather have subtitles. Oh, Koroniko agrees. I suppose, he was just trying to widen his audience, I suppose, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But if it wasn't very good, then it's going to put people off as well, isn't it? Hence why our audience never widens, because we never diversify and aren't very good. So yeah.
What are you talking about? Where else?
So what colour is that? Are you using?
This is Spartan Bronze. This one.
And what do you think, Spartan Bronze?
Well, definitely in the same ballpark of quality as the silver. Even just this small area that I've done here feels very smooth.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, stop chucking stuff on the floor.
It's splendiferous.
Splendiferous.
Haven't used splendiferous quite as much as I should have done this month.
Perhaps you should try an aggressive American voiceover too. I won't try and do an accent because I'm terrible at them.
I'm very bad at accents. I think I could possibly manage an American accent. But
I wouldn't.
I would have to spend a little time perfecting.
I wouldn't. It's probably just going to be more highly offensive than anything else. No, Gizmo. Yeah, he's here. He's asleep.
Yeah,
It's been a
under my
very
feet.
exciting day because, like I say, Wiki D came round, so we got to see another human and have lots of fusses and lots of attention paid to him, and not just boring attention off me. And he liked.
I dropped my paintbrush and now like bronze splashes across the whole mini.
He likes Wiki D.
Yeah.
Wiki D is one of his favourite people, so he's very excited when he saw her, and now he's just chillaxing under your feet.
Yeah. I was going to do a bit of that bronze anyway, but maybe not quite that much.
So you've only got 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
Are you trying any other colours?
Yeah. I'm just going to finish this foot and then we'll try something else.
So if I stick that on there and then do something with it, is that what you mean?
Yeah, but don't use that base.
Why?
Because, well, unless, well, you can do.
Why
It's
don't
up to you.
Why don't you want me to use that base?
Well, it's one of your colour test ones, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not going to be used for anything, is it?
Okay.
What would you use it for?
You know whether you wanted to do anything with it.
He's talking about this one. I was
Okay.
just going to stick it on top and paint over it.
Okay, stick it on top and paint over it.
Well, what would you...
No, that's absolutely fine.
I'm confused now. There's not enough room on my desk. There's too much stuff everywhere. Tra la 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 la. How is everyone? Says Pando. Pando's seeking attention again. Pando seeks more attention than Gizmo does. He's not even looking up when I say his name, John.
Right. So, sandal foot bit bronze. There we go. Let's try some gold. Let's try some.
Gold.
Let's try some dragon's gold. Get the exercise in for the day.
Chicky, chicky, chicky. Now I've told you there's some balls in them and you're
Yeah.
trying to find them.
Yeah, that's it. Right, then let's try dragon gold. There's two golds: glistening gold, which is a very light gold, and dragon's gold, which is kind of can't remember like the GW comparison colour. Let's get my little colour chart out. What's dragon retributor armor? That's the boy. Retributor armor is akin to dragon's gold, and glistening gold is akin to glistening gold.
You said glistening gold's akin to glistening gold.
Glistening gold is akin to liberator gold. That's
Is
what
there-
I
is there
that's
a
what I said.
Balthazar?
No Balthazar gold. We've got Balthazar gold is Spartan bronze. So that the colour that I've used on his foot there is Balthazar gold, or true copper from Army Painter, and dragon's gold is retributor armor or greedy gold from Army Painter, and glistening gold, liberator gold, or bright gold. There we go. Socote silver, the colour that I've done in the armpity bits there, is similar to gunmetal from Army Painter or lead belcher from Citadel. Plate armour, which we haven't used, is similar to Ironbreaker or plate mail metal from Army Painter. And Mithril blade, Stormhost silver or shining silver. There you go.
When
These little charts are really helpful.
when I added them to the website, I did put the comparisons on
Did you?
in the
Excellent.
descriptions.
Excellent.
Yes. In case it assisted, so people had a rough idea. Because it's really hard when you're buying something off, like paint, off a website and you can't see it in your hand.
Yeah,
Oh, it's hard.
I agree.
I'm back in the cupboard.
In the dark.
I'm back in the dark.
In the dark,
I'm in the
dark
dark.
cupboard.
Up the dark, dark stairs. I'm back, says Moxie. What have I missed? Nothing. We just sat in silence until you came back, Moxie, because we missed you so much. My girl was just pestering me to finish reading Sherlock Holmes to her. Then she asked me what my favourite live action Sherlock was, and I said, Jeremy Brett, of course. There we go.
Ah,
I don't know, what have you missed? He's actually painted some metallics. I chucked my mini on the floor again. He's used bronze, silver and gold by the looks of it now.
yep.
Where there was a weird looking Pokemon in chat and we were talking about languages. and how we don't understand Spanish because we've never learnt. And apparently, a revelation that Nathan understands German, which I never knew. He doesn't know that narwhals are real, but he understands German.
Narwhals aren't real.
They are though. But they are. I was playing Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza last night, and one of the creatures in that is a narwhal. Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza is fun. I was playing it with my 40-year-old friends. There was no children. It's just us idiots round a table, hitting ourselves in the chest and pretending to be narwhals. Because it's funny. We also played Weird Things That Humans Search For, which is also very, very good. If you
So you played two games that are really similar, didn't you? Because you played Family Fortunes and then Weird Things.
Yes, but the problem with that was that the Family Fortunes was a game from around 2010 that my friend Stuart had got from a charity shop. But because it was Family Fortunes and, we've had asked 100 random people what their answers to this was, but because it was from around 2010, the answers were skewed because we'd kind of forgotten what technology and what things we had then. Because obviously we didn't have all the same stuff that we have now. So one of the things was we asked 100 people what most things that people lose are. So I said like keys and money, and then I said phone, but that wasn't on there at all because we didn't really have the mobile phone type things that we have now where everybody's glued to them. So instead there was like wallet and purse and stuff like that. So, and I don't use a purse, and most people use Apple Pay and all that malarkey. So the answers are quite skewed. But Weird Things That Humans Search For is just funny because of the weird things that humans search for. So it's a game in which you have to answer questions based on people's genuine and real Google searches. And there are a lot of strange people in the world. And it's funny. You should definitely check it out. We do sell it, obviously. It's not that expensive. It's a card game. It's very, very easy to pick up. We played it at the Halloween Fun Day with Pete and his kids, and it's just really a good laugh, a good Christmas stocking filler, a good rainy day game. It's
$9.99.
I can't remember. It's funny though. You should get it. It's ace. Moxie says, "Goat cheese, Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. It's ace. It's a card game." And you have to do actions. If a gorilla card comes up, you have to hit yourself in the chest. And at the beginning of each round, we always say, "Don't forget don't hit yourself hard because it'll hurt." And then you get so excited, you end up beating yourself up.
Yep.
I have to take my rings off though because injuries could occur.
There's
We're going to be going in a minute to raid over to Wicked D. You've got a whole minute to tell us about these paints.
So gold, also great. Definitely not as strong coverage-wise, I don't think, with the gold as the other two that I've tried. The other two, you could probably get away with one coat. I mean, obviously they were called two thin coats paints, but I would suggest two coats, certainly, with Dragon's Gold. Definitely two coats better.
Right then, have one last hydrate, my darling, and then we will raid over to Wicked D. I've no idea. Oh, she's playing a new game tonight. I do know. She did tell me. I've seen her today. Duh. She's playing Words on stream. I don't know what it is. It sounded like something my brain wouldn't be able to do, but I'm sure she'll explain it to us. So it would be awesome if you could come over with us and raid into that, and we'll have a fun game and see what it is. thank you so much for coming and seeing us. We really, I know I say this every time, but we really do appreciate it. We really do appreciate you being here and me not just talking to myself. Oh no, don't catch the Pokemon Pete. That means we've got to wait now. We could do be like, hello, where are you? You'll have to all tell her when we get over there that you were catching Pokemon and we couldn't leave until we see who catches it. I don't even know what that's called. I don't know what that's called. But yes, we really do appreciate you being here and listening to us and joining in the chat. It's just nice to chat to you all. That's all it is. It's just nice to see you all there and chat to you all. Again, if there's anything that you want us to do differently or want us to do on stream, something specific you want us to paint or unbox or talk about, let us know in the Discord, and we will do our best to do that. Next Wednesday we're going to do this gamey thing with Wicked D, so that should be fun, hopefully. Eek. Pando's disappeared. Has Pando disappeared for anybody else? He's not there anymore. Oh, has he just gone off the tree's still there?
Yeah. Where's he gone?
Where's he gone? He's gone over to Wicked D's channel.
There.
That's where he's gone.
There.
Oh, he's back. Was he hiding behind the tree until somebody fed him?
Okay.
Come on, Pokemon! Who's got the Pokemon? Yay! Pete and Moxie got the Pokemon.
Yay!
Woo woo! I'm sorry, Wicked D. We are coming. We had to see, though, didn't we? We couldn't be catching Pokemon and not find out who'd done it. What's that all about? Thank you, everyone.
See you soon.
See you over there.